while. I'm not a big Tuma smoker fan for some reasons, but this one looks like it might be mixed a little rich. Don't worry, that was from another project. That switch is working right, because that should kill this. So either the switch is broken, which could be a real biscuit, or it's usually the switch. It's 10 years old. I don't see anything else hanging in there. Fuel lines. But that kill switch is definitely not. You can. And I didn't open the carburetor up yet to look at anything, but it wasn't screwed all the way shut. So the gentleman must have taken a peek and just said, "Yeah." Oh, that's right. This has 2 screws on it. But the kill switch is definitely. I think I have a new air filter for him. The kill switch is not working for whatever reason. So either this came off. Nope, felt like that was pretty good to me. Let's see. I don't know, you can see or can't see. Can I widen it? I guess we can widen it out. I can look at my messy driveway. So that kill switch, the bueno. See if it's, but ohm it out maybe. See if this guy, like I said, usually it's the contacts in here, but There's another way you can try this, and that is by disconnecting the guy down here, finding my clips, if I can find those. I pause this while I ponder things in my life. You'll never find any of my testing equipment when I'm looking for it, right? Let's see if that goes. Let's see. One runs back up, and I think, and this one runs over to the ignition switch or kill on the coil, if I remember. So even though we have it in the off position, let's, I don't know what you can see or can't see. I'll turn it to the switch is bad, and the handle. I don't have the problem with the start, like he was explaining. I do believe maybe, you know, we got 600 different types of air fillers. Absolutely ridiculous. Thought I had that air filter, and it doesn't look like I do. But that kill switch is definitely not functioning properly, so I'm not sure that isn't why he wasn't having trouble. But I do have excuse me, a new air filter for him. So I'll give him a ring, see what he wants to do. Upload this video, or should I just fix it? Just be a nice guy. I mean, normally you troubleshoot stuff, you know, $80 at a shop or whatever. He's a neighbor though. It's a friends and family discount. If I could do it for free, I would. Guess if enough people subscribe and pay and whatever, that'd be great. But definitely need to look at this switch. So these are kind of a pain in the butt too, because there's springs in here, and you know, I guess you can't ohm it through. So, when you go, you know, it says stop up here. You're supposed to go all the way. Return to idle before shutting off. So you're supposed to let it sit here for a couple seconds and then flick it over to the stop section. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe there's a function that changed in there. I don't think it did. It's been the same for a really long time. Let me just try to turn it to. It's not good. So let's get a closer view on it. Number one, right? 'Cause that's what you came here for. And get more comfortable. Get some of this redneckery out of the way. Get some tools, construction tools. And I mean, we got it on video anyway, so I mean, you know, it's not like we're denying things here. know a lot of. It's hard to build trust in this society, right? I don't know why. It's very bizarre. Very bizarre to me. I'm not done with that. How many times do you hear me say this? I think you should drink a shot for every time I say you can't find something. This isn't what I was looking for, but what I hate is when you pull these apart. So is a toggle switch bad or is the wiring bad? So I think the toggle switch is bad, huh? Because unless the wiring is broken in between somewhere, which very well could be. I don't think I have a toggle switch around for that, but you can see the toggle switch right there. On other units, it's usually on the outside, but let's get an ohm meter on that real quick, just to confirm my suspicions. What do we use? Do we use the Klein tools or do we use the Fluke tools? His videos are boring because he doesn't edit anything. I edited the drone video. Because I don't want to give away the secret squirrel sauce location. So let's see if we can fit. We're gonna go with the Estes. Get them. Fluky. I'd much rather be upstairs watching TV, I guess. With sound, right? So why wasn't it shutting off? That switch definitely works. Is there a break in the lead somewhere in between? It's gotta be. So it was on this side. Yep. So breaking that wire and that lead. Absolutely. So somewhere in this line, this switch is broken. Yeah, the switch isn't broken. I should say the wire is broken. Where? Probably at the top here. But I have to be cognitive of how it comes apart. There's a screw there without breaking something. Don't look like it. I mean, looks like an area for it to definitely break, but there definitely is a problem with that wiring somewhere in there. So, that goes, yeah, but that goes right into the, it's not the, it's the, you're an idiot. Well, this should ground out somewhere else either way. Where's it going to? Oh, yep, right there it is. There's, on the bottom of this, you can barely even see it, there's a tang. There's a tang underneath that. I took the handle apart, I didn't need to, but I can see that the tang broke off there. Let me put this handle back together. It's not the handle. I would have never seen that if I didn't start poking around though. So the switch is good, as you can tell. I always get excited because, like I said, usually it is the switch, the trigger or something else of the sort that is not functioning correctly anymore. So, make sure that when you do this, everything comes with you. This is the hardest part down in here because that's where your cable ties are, your cable wrap, and one more. So remove this. I'll zoom in on where this is at. I'm gonna get a cutter. And I'm gonna solder that baby back in there. So shaky, I can't stand watching it. Whatever. You can kind of see the wire there hanging. And to be honest, let's see. You think you can? I don't have zip ties that small, but right there's the wire that was just randomly hanging out. This one runs right into the coil itself, the ignition system that Echo has here. Very good product in my opinion. I mean, I like Stihl, I like Echo. Not a big Husqvarna fan. Sorry for the die-hard Husqvarna fans out there, including my good friend. He loves his Husqvarna. He actually bought one of their motorcycles. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to strip that, and I'm going to solder it in there because I don't feel like really trying to pull all that apart. And it'll be a better fix than the crappy crimp that they put on there. That was kind of lame. Works in production though. It's very quick in production. But for me, does not work. So see if I can find some solder and some flux. Pause in a minute while I look for parts. It's always a real struggle to find everything. Yeah. I just can't find my soldering paste, which is a little bothersome, but I could pull that and put an ear on it, call it a day. It required me taking the whole cover off. And I really don't feel like, air is dense enough that my breath is fogging a little bit. Yeah, buddy, get some. Yeah, biscuits. Oh, biscuits. I'm gonna burn through stuff, right? Get the back of that wire too much. Come on. Not perfect, but sustainable. I really, I guess I could have widened that up a little bit. And then we'll try to, I don't have any small, well, yeah, I do have some small zip ties. Hang on here. Matter of fact, it says small zips. Small zips. I even have a small black zip. Now, that all being said, he brought it here because he said it was no run. But, and maybe that was part of the problem. Maybe he got frustrated with something with regards to what I could have been cutting in and out. I don't know. But I think that I can bring that back here now. We can reassemble the handle here. Sorry, you're out of view. It's not all about you all the time. Sometimes it's about me. And just screw her back down here. I put it on backwards. I did. No, I didn't. Is that handle just? Yeah, it's just a figment of my imagination. Turn it in the on position. I'll zoom out here. I'll show you this stuff. Let me turn my heater gun off so I don't melt anything else that I don't need to melt. Give it a start. It'll be good if I put this spark plug back on, right? Alright, well, you know, that was fun. I'm going to put a new air filter in for him. We'll date this guy. And, we'll date it 5/25. What do you charge for that? I don't really know. But like I said, we got a nice new air filter for him. Guess I need to order some more of those. I get a lot of echoes in. Oh boy. New air filter. Oh, inside of that box is rusty. Clean that out real quick. And you can. I mean, I know there's. You're supposed to. These typically go on the bottom, but and the reason that is if dirt's up in the air, it's not coming straight down into right into your air intake. But I think maybe that's what he was saying. He was just having trouble with that that wire being cut off like that. Let's double check this. Put it in the on position. It's already hot, so killed the kill switch, so I think we're good. I got to spend some. There's an ant on my screen. I don't even know how you got all the way up here, but there you go.